All right, you guys. So, Ticket TV, like, share, and subscribe as y'all tap on into this channel. I appreciate all y'all show love to what I got going on, man. Shout out to Alexis coming through with a $50 donation yesterday. Also, Jerry Chambers, salute to you. You came through with a big donation. I forgot how much you sent. I appreciate you though, brother. I do remember you sent me a donation yesterday. And also, I think it was two more people. I know Jennifer Menzies, salute to you. You sent $100 donation to the PayPal, and it was somebody else. I gotta look it up. I'll talk about you in the next video. I apologize. I'm doing this off memory, but um, salute everybody that's in the building, man. I got some bad news, man. I talked about a little bit this last night on my other channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to that, make sure y'all do. Ticket TV live streams is my other channel. But I want to talk about this a little bit more today on this channel because this is serious business, man. And there's a lot of bad things about to go down, man. And it is not looking good right now at all in the National Basketball Association or in other professional sports, which is going to all go down. I believe that not only the NBA, I believe other sports are going to be involved as well. We already saw there's an investigation right now going on in the UFC with that whole situation over there with Dana White's organization over there, as he allegedly called the feds when he seen some suspicious activity going on. But, you know, yeah, you know. But anyways, this situation right here, man, is a serious, serious, dangerous situation as uh, good friend of LeBron James, Damon Jones. If you guys all remember Damon Jones, he played with LeBron James with the Cavs. Uh, LeBron James, he then turned to be an assistant coach when the Cavs won the championship. When LeBron James went back to the Cavs, and then he ended up being uh, LeBron James. He ended up being hired by LeBron James when LeBron James went to the Lakers. LeBron James hired him as like a personal coach, shooting coach, things like that, to where Damon Jones got access to the team. Basically, he got access to the facilities, going on the plane, everything. The Lakers rolled out the red carpet because LeBron James green lighted this guy, and wanted this guy around. And so this is not implicating LeBron James in any illegal activity, but if this guy did what he being accused of and used LeBron James, and that's supposed to be your friend who hired you, put you on, showed you love, he downright trifling. He downright trifling if he used LeBron James. Now, if LeBron James knew and we found out that he knew, then that's a world of trouble. It's over with. That means career over with, everything else. But right now, it's not at that point. Right now, it just seems like this guy was just stealing information. Not stealing, but he was just using information to allegedly get to those bettors. Now, he got arraigned yesterday, right? He'd already been indicted, but he got arraigned yesterday. And that is a picture of him at the courthouse yesterday, man. And it is a shame because the man had to give up his mother's and father's, stepfather's house. Let me repeat myself again. This is a damn shame that this man, Damon Jones, matter of fact, I want to see, he made multi-millions of dollars over his NBA career. It's a damn shame that this man, Damon Jones, parents had to give up their home just so this fool, with all of this foolishness he got going on, could make a $200,000 bail. I really want y'all to think about that. You played in the league. This dude probably made anywhere from $30 to $60 million in the league. What in the hell are these guys doing with all that money? To where your parents have to put up their house for you to make bail. You have failed in life if your parents had to put up their house for you to make bail. Not none of your friends, not none of your homies that can say, yo, I got you, dog. $200,000 bail. I got you. This ain't no million, 5 million, 10 million, $200,000 bail. And your mom and your stepdad got to put up their house in Houston for you to make bail. But that is so sad, bro. That is so sad, man. And nobody's going to speak up for this guy because nobody wants to touch him. There ain't nobody stupid enough to touch this guy. All of his so-called friends, they not even going to touch this guy. So now it comes to a point where on the news last night, they said that this man will probably be offered a plea deal and probably won't even make it a trial. And in exchange for that plea deal, he'll probably be demanded to tell everything he knows. Now, he's facing, I believe, 40 to 60 years in prison. Up to 40 or 60 years. Up to. So anything between 0 and 40 and 60 years he's facing in prison, I believe. You don't think he's 49 years old? You don't think he's telling everything? That nigga finna get up there and sing like Mariah Carey. This is crazy work. Let me play y'all what they said. This is crazy work, man.
Damon Jones, the former NBA player and coach, was arraigned today in federal court in Brooklyn. As part of a larger investigation, Jones pleaded not guilty to charges of profiting from rigged poker games and giving sports bettors information that was not public at the time. Jones is accused of providing tips on Laker games to an unnamed co-conspirator. In one instance, the information was about LeBron James not playing, and according to prosecutors, the text from Jones read, "Get a big bet on Milwaukee tonight before the information is out." Jones is out on bail after his mother and stepfather put up their home as collateral for his bond. Here's Aaron Katarski with more.
Damon Jones appeared in 2 separate courtrooms here to plead not guilty to charges of wire fraud conspiracy and money laundering conspiracy in connection with 2 separate but related cases related to illegal gambling. The first charged him with using his celebrity as a former NBA player to lure unsuspecting high rollers to rigged poker tables. And the other case involves sports betting, where it's alleged Damon Jones tipped off sports bettors to certain things like an injury back in a 2023 game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Los Angeles Lakers, when federal prosecutors said he knew ahead of time that LeBron James would not play because of an injury, and he was able to tip off sports bettors, they said, before the official NBA injury report came out. Jones appeared subdued, seated at the defense tables in each of the cases in a dark suit, blue shirt, no tie, sipping from an orange Gatorade he bought at the courthouse coffee shop. He was released on a $200,000 bond secured by his parents, who put up their home in Houston as collateral. Jones said nothing as he came and left court, but inside, the judge signaled he may be willing to enter into plea negotiations to resolve the cases before they make it to trial.
Ryan Smith, our legal analyst, back with us. In that report, Aaron mentioned discussions. What are those discussions entailing?
He mentioned that he may be willing to enter these negotiations. I think it's early days, right? So we're just getting into this case, and the assumption might be, could he have conversations with prosecutors here about what happened to try to get some sort of deal going? I think at this point, it's so early, we don't know exactly what he might be saying, but what prosecutors hope to get from him is get him to come in, sit down, tell everything he knows about everybody involved in this, including his own alleged criminal activity, the allegations right now, admitting to any of that, then eventually pleading guilty. If that were to happen, then prosecutors would send a note to the judge saying, hey, this guy cooperated, let's try to give him lesser time.
It's ugly, y'all. It's sad. Y'all smash the like button, man. It's sad, bro. It's sad. He facing 40 years in prison, man. Up to 40 years. He's not doing the rest of his damn life in prison, man. And if he if he takes a plea deal and he snitches, I think he's gonna have to go on witness protection because you're dealing with the mob. You ain't just dealing with NBA players. You ain't just dealing with pro athletes. You're dealing with the mob. And I know they say the mob ain't like it used to be, but shit, I'm telling you right now, if he tells, they're gonna have to put him in protective custody. He's gonna have to go. He's gonna have to go into witness protection. There's no way he takes a plea and doesn't go into witness protection. I just can't see him taking a plea, telling on everybody, and then walking the streets like it ain't nothing happened. I mean, not in this type of case. In other cases, hey man, y'all see snitches walking the streets every day, ain't no problem. But this ain't got the mob involved and so many high rolling figures involved. You know what I'm saying? To where he'll have to give up some real names, man. And like I said, the worst part is your problem got you putting your parents' house up, bro. Come on, man. That is the worst thing you could ever do is put yourself in a situation where your parents got to put their house up for your bail. That is so sad, bro. Now, all we do is wait because we have to wait now to see when he gets in that room, who does he implicate? Does he say, I did this on my own, but I know other people that are involved, so-and-so wasn't involved? Because they're going to ask him when he goes in that interrogation room, when they give him his deposition, when he's questioned with his lawyer, they're going to say, man, you're going to tell us the entire truth right now, and if you tell us any lie, deal is off. Everything you have to tell us everything, and everything must be truthful 100%. And if anything in your testimony is not truthful, we will not honor your plea deal. Think about what I just said. So that means when Damon Jones goes and meet with them people, they're going to ask him about the situation with LeBron James. They're going to say, Damon, did LeBron James knowingly provide you with this information so that you could earn money illegally and give information to sports bettors? I would be a fly on the wall to hear his answer to those claims. Would he say yes? Would he say no? They're going to ask him, was LeBron James involved? Or did you, without LeBron James' knowledge, take sensitive information that he may have relayed to you or you may have found out from just being around him? Did you betray him and go do this behind his back? Now, somebody in the comments said the Bucks and the Lakers played 5 times since 2022, and LeBron James didn't play in any of those games. That's crazy, if that is true. I have to look that up. That is insane, if that is true. I'm going to tell y'all something, man. Y'all think this is a game. A lot of people getting ready to go to prison off this shit. Because all they do, I told y'all, they're going to go get the small guys. He's the small guy on the totem pole. They get the small guys first, and what they do is they roll them up into the big guys they want. It's just like a chart. At the chart, when you go inside, and you see in the movies inside that room, they got the big dogs at the top of the chart, whoever their real target is. And what they'll do is they'll have lines of all the other guys that's under them and their roles. And what they'll do is they'll just go to the small guys first and roll them into bigger guys. Get those guys. They'll go put pressure on guys like this on weasels like this on your screen and roll them into bigger fish. Hey, dog, you facing 40, but we'll give you a deal right now. You can walk out of here with 5 and probation. We'll give you a deal right now. If you tell us everything and you cooperate, we'll give you a sweet deal. That way, but if not, we're going to recommend all 40. And we're going to nail your ass to the wall. We're going to say that you didn't have any remorse and you denied all of these allegations, which if you deny it, go to trial, lose, and then they seeing you ain't had no remorse this whole time, they're going to nail your ass come sentencing. They're going to nail your ass come sentencing. And he got 2 different charges. So he's in each charge he facing up 20 for each charge. Man, this thing is fitting to get real bad. I'm telling y'all this. A lot of y'all don't understand how serious this situation is. This situation is very serious because a lot of people getting ready to get told on. And I just told y'all, the man he just said to y'all, prosecutors are going to want to sit this man down. Now that he's been arraigned, they're going to want to sit this man down and get everything from him in order to work out a plea deal. And if you don't think this dude is going to snitch, man, that nigga going to sing. I'm telling y'all this. He going to sing like the late, great Michael Jackson. I'm telling y'all, man. This is bad fucking news right here, man. Excuse my language, but it had to be said. This man parents had to put their house up. You know this nigga fit to tell. You think his parents ain't gonna make him tell? His parents had to put their house up. They ain't putting their house up for this nigga to go to prison for the rest of his life. And then to be on the streets. His mama and them telling him, nigga, if you don't tell everything, I'm telling you right now, he getting that pressure. Look at his face. You can see that nigga stressed out. His mama done told him, you gonna tell everything. And he's 49 years old. Imagine how old his parents are. So your mama probably around 70. 70-year-old woman. Give her house up. 75-year-old woman probably. Give her house up for your raggedy ass. Playing these damn games. They say this fool was running around casinos bragging that LeBron's my boy. That's my boy. LeBron's my boy. Said this fool auctioned off his championship ring. Auction off his championship ring. That's disgraceful, man. And now, in the aftermath, everybody, all these people get ready to come down. They all was arraigned yesterday. They had been indicted. You get indicted first when they hit you with the papers. But yesterday they was all arraigned. They was all arraigned yesterday. The 3 guys who have been arrested. And now it's snitching time. Now, between now and their trial date, they're going to put the squeeze on them niggas. They're going to hit them niggas with a lot of evidence they got. And they're going to tell them niggas, hey, man, you really think you want to fight this? And then what he going to do is he going to ask his lawyer. His lawyer going to tell him, bro, you don't want to fight this. They got you on text messages, dog. You might as well tell everything you know because you never know what else they know. So if you lie, they may know you lying about something and then bang and then smash your ass. Period. So you don't want to go through that. Because like I said, if you lie, they gonna know you lied and they gonna destroy your ass. He gonna have to just, and here's another bad part. He gonna have to testify against them niggas. It ain't gonna just be he gave up information. He gonna have to remember how the Diddy case, everybody? How everybody was like, how did Cassie and them get off? How did they get off? Nigga, they got off because they all took plea deals. They all agreed to testify against Diddy. That's how all of them got off. Every last one of them that got up there and testified against Diddy, except for a couple of them took plea deals. Which means that you can't be prosecuted, but you are going to help us and testify against him anytime we need it. That's crazy work. So he know everything. If this dude was around LeBron James every day, man, this nigga know all this shit, bro. You don't think they're going to ask him everything? This is the mistake I told y'all LeBron made. LeBron James ran out here calling Donald Trump a bum in his first term, thinking that Donald Trump was going to be a one-term president. Now, that shit don't came back on their ass. Because now, they coming for you, dog. Once they start lurking around you and doing, man, they coming for you, bro. And you better believe they're going to ask Damon Jones in that in that meeting that they have, they're going to ask him, did LeBron James have a role in this? And I would be a fly on the wall to hear this nigga answer. But I think that nigga gonna give up everything. I don't think his 75-year-old mama, or however old she is gonna give up her house for this nigga to go in there capping. Ain't no way. This nigga seeing his mama and what you call it crying and stuff like that, that nigga gonna have to fold, nigga. I'm trying to tell y'all, he gonna fold. He gonna have the pressure of his family to fold because the stress that this gonna put on his mama. Your mama is probably damn near 80 years old and you putting this type of stress on your mama, nigga. What type of nigga are you? That nigga, in my opinion, gonna tell. He gonna rat. He ain't got no choice. The stress and pain he don't put on his mama already. And she at an advanced age, and y'all don't think his mama telling him, hey, nigga, you better tell everything. I'm putting up my house. That nigga gonna go snitch. He gonna go scream everything, nigga. And then we won't even see him no more, in my opinion. I think he'll be in a witness protection program, and he'll disappear just like John T. Porter did. It's sad until you have a court date come up where maybe you have to testify against somebody, or whenever you go get your sentencing. I'm just telling y'all, bro, it's about to get ugly, man. All y'all people that praise and worship these people and shit, man, bro, this nigga mama had to put her house up, bro. That's the worst thing you could ever do to your mom. And you got your mom stressed out like that, and she gonna be worried about you. Ain't no mama trying to see her son go to prison. Your mama might want to spend her last few years around you, nigga. You think she want to go to a prison to see her son, nigga? And have to be sending you commissary? Because ain't none of them other niggas going to be sending you nothing on your books. Oh, damn mercy. This nigga right here is sad, bro. This nigga sad. They said this nigga was running around the casinos bragging and shit about, yeah, LeBron, that's my boy, nigga. That's my guy. Nigga, auction off his championship ring. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. Unbelievable stuff, man. Now you're going to have to tell, and like I said, I believe his life going to be in danger because there's too many big time people involved. Like I said, you know, everybody say the mob ain't like what it used to be, but man, you ain't finna go up there and have to rat on the whole mob and NBA, big time NBA figures, and you feel safe. It's not going, I don't see it. I don't see it. And then I don't see the part where he stays solid and don't tell nothing and just take his lick. I don't see it. Because his mama put her house up, nigga. His mama telling that nigga, I put my house up. You finna go in there and tell them people everything you know. I'm telling y'all this right now. His mama is telling this nigga, I put my house up, nigga. I was supposed to have been retired. And I'm dealing with this shit because of you. And that show y'all mama love for her son. That nigga gonna tell. I'm telling y'all this. That nigga gonna tell. He gonna tell. It's gonna get real ugly, man. It's gonna get real ugly. The question is what is he gonna say when they ask him if LeBron James knew or didn't know? You know they're gonna ask him. And I bet you right now, LeBron James could put on any face he want to put on. I guarantee you that nigga shitting bricks behind the scenes. Because he ain't talked to Damon. Ain't no way in the hell he going to reach out to Damon. There's no way in hell LeBron James going to reach out to Damon Jones. He ain't going to say nothing to that nigga. Trust me when I tell you this. He not saying nothing to that nigga. There's no way he reaching out to that nigga. So he don't know what this nigga going to say. He can't even financially help that nigga right now. Everybody was like, because I seen some people last night saying, why ain't Bron pay his bail? Nigga, are you stupid? That's a telltale giveaway if Bron go pay that nigga bail. He can't do nothing. He got to literally sit back and hope that he didn't do nothing wrong. Or if he did something wrong, it ain't never, this nigga don't talk about it. That's all. And then go in the public and put on a smile and act like everything cool. That's all he can do. That's all he can do. I tell you niggas all the time, where there's smoke, there's fire, man. This is a very dangerous situation. And niggas be thinking, people be capping when they be saying this stuff. Nigga, I was never capping. I was never capping. I be trying to tell these niggas, man, niggas don't be wanting to listen, bro. Right? I'm just keeping it real, bro. Keeping it real. You know, but people gonna do what they want to do regardless. That's just life. That's just life. But this situation right here with Damon Jones, man, very, very, very sad situation, man. Very bothering situation. I'm very sad at this situation. Truly am. But his bail was $200,000. His parents had to put the house up, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. What do y'all think he gonna do in the comment section? Let me know if y'all think he gonna tell on everybody. Or let me know if y'all think he gonna stay solid and, you know, just risk his whole life in prison, the rest of his life in prison. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe. Once again, there are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, straight drop weight loss formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.